Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, let's predict the price trend of Nvidia stock. I am a swing investor, and I will not consider the price changes of a stock 1 month later. This channel only makes short-term price predictions for stocks, usually 1 week to 3 weeks. Welcome to subscribe to this channel. Nvidia stock is currently still in an upward trend technically. The stock has a large fan base, and the artificial intelligence boom continues to drive market demand for its chips, which has led to a continued rise in its stock price. But I think the stock is also facing some pullback pressure in the short term. After 3 days of cautious trading, the stock's trading volume has increased significantly in the last 2 days, which may be a signal that the stock price has peaked in the short term. The current price of $164 per share does not seem expensive, but considering the previous 1-to-10 stock split and the current price is at a historical high, the selling of short-term profit capital may inhibit further increases in the stock price. We can see from the 30-minute chart of the stock. In the last 2 days, the intraday bulls tried to further push up the stock price but were suppressed by the bears, and the trading volume also increased. This indicates that the market may have entered a selling cycle, and some profitable capital has begun to sell chips. Although the stock may still rise further, the upside may not be large. I think the market may still be dominated by selling next. However, since there is still a lot of long capital supporting the stock price, the stock may enter a high consolidation trend, but this wave of consolidation may not last too long, and then the stock may adjust downward. Of course, it seems not easy for the shorts to significantly lower the stock price, and the support position of the stock is also very obvious. Through the position distribution of the stock, we can see that the current position profit rate of the stock is as high as 99.9%, which means that the stock is currently facing selling pressure from profitable capital. Most of the current positions of the stock are distributed below $149.30. Which shows that the long capital that entered the market at a low level before has not withdrawn from the market on a large scale. This area includes some investors who are optimistic about the stock for a long time, and they will not sell even if the stock price falls. However, as the stock continues to rise, the short-term profit margin is already very considerable. If there is no major positive news in the market, short-term profit capital may choose to sell and put pressure on the stock price to rise further. Based on the position distribution of the stock, the funds that have flowed out of the market in the past 2 days do not seem to be much, so it is reasonable for the stock price to continue to remain above $157.10, but the stock price may not deviate too much from $164.50. It is expected that the stock price may consolidate in the $166.50 to $157.10 area, but after the consolidation cycle ends, the stock price may fall below $157.10. Recently, Goldman Sachs gave Nvidia stock a buy rating and a target price of $185. Goldman Sachs admitted that Nvidia's stock price has fluctuated greatly recently due to peak market concerns and the increasing number of customized accelerators on the market. Despite these challenges, Goldman Sachs still pointed out 4 key factors supporting its optimistic outlook: product leadership, fast time to market, expanding customer base, early signs of AI monetization, and attractive valuation, which have enabled Nvidia to outperform other companies in its coverage. In the past 3 months, 42 analysts have tracked Nvidia stock and rated it. Among them, the buy rating from analysts accounted for as high as 90.4%, while the sell rating accounted for only 2.3%. This reflects that Wall Street analysts are still optimistic about the stock. These analysts gave Nvidia stock an average price target of $177.30, which is higher than the current price. The highest price target for Nvidia stock is $250, and the lowest price target is $100. Media reports said that Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang plans to meet with senior Chinese government officials at the International Supply Chain Expo in Beijing next week. At the same time, Nvidia is reportedly developing a new small AI GPU chip designed to comply with stricter U.S. export control regulations. Mizuho said the new chip, which could be a variant of Nvidia's existing Blackwell RTX Pro 6000, excluding high-bandwidth memory and NVLink, could be released as early as September. Mizuho stressed that Nvidia is moving forward with the development despite the company recently taking a multi-billion-dollar H20 inventory charge due to U.S. government restrictions that prevented previously qualified chips from being sold to China. Mizuho said most investors are not currently factoring Chinese AI revenue into Nvidia's growth expectations, meaning any sustainable sales could bring upside. However, Mizuho noted that Nvidia's stock price has not reacted significantly to these developments, suggesting that investors remain cautious about a revenue stream that could quickly disappear due to regulatory changes. Let's go back to the daily chart of the stock. It seems difficult to make a bearish call on Nvidia stock based on the support of its good fundamentals. I also think there is still a lot of room for the stock to rise in the future, but in the short term, the stock also seems to be in desperate need of a technical pullback. If the bulls want to push the stock price higher, the market needs to unwind short-term profit-taking positions, and I think this may happen soon. The stock has already digested all the good news related to it, and the stock price may continue to remain high, but the market may be dominated by selling. In the absence of major positive news, the stock may adjust downward after the high consolidation, but the bulls will not let the stock price fall too much. As for the target price, I set it in the $149 to $157 area. Okay, guys, this is my price prediction for Nvidia stock. Thank you for watching. If you agree with my analysis, please share and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.